Hi, I'm Mimi. Thank you so much for being here and joining me on the mat. This class is a must-do if you are new to Pilates. We will go through all the essential principles so you can move better, safer, and with more intentions. But even though you've done Pilates before, this is a great way to reconnect with the foundations. So whenever you're ready, grab a mat and let's get started. Let's warm up our spine and our pelvis before we move on. We are just rocking the knees side to side. With this move, we are going to focus on breathing because that's one of the fundamental principles of Pilates. So, exhale through your mouth as you twist. Inhale through your nose back to center. Exhale through your mouth as you twist to the other side. Inhale through your nose back to center. Through breathing, we can engage our core and connect our body to our mind. We usually exhale to move and make effort, and inhale to rest. There are some exceptions, but if you ever feel confused about breathing, remember this pattern, or just come back to your own breath. Just keep breathing to send your body oxygen to move. Nice. Let's move on to check our pelvis positioning, which are neutral and in-point. From neutral, we implant our pelvis to roll up, and then come all the way down onto the mat with control to return to neutral. So starting with pelvis parallel to the floor, exhale, tuck your pelvis under, let your back meet the mat and roll up. Inhale at the top, and exhale, roll down bone by bone, returning from in-point to neutral. Exhale, tuck your pelvis under, peel your spine off the mat. Inhale at the top. Exhale, roll down onto the mat slowly from in-point to neutral. Just make sure you are implanting your pelvis by engaging your abs, not using your hips or legs. That way you won't arch your back and can protect your lower back. Great! Now time for the ab series. Arms long by your side, and we lift our head and chest. Be aware of your neck and your gaze. When we curl up, we slightly tuck your chin to engage the deepest neck muscles. So first, nod your head slightly. Exhale to curl up. Inhale at the top. Exhale to roll down. So inhale to nod. Exhale to curl up. Inhale here. Exhale to roll down. Think about shortening the distance between your ribs and hips. Try to keep your pelvis parallel to the floor so you can engage the deepest abdominal muscles. Or you can implant your pelvis if you want more stability. Choose what works for you since this is your practice. We will move on to the single leg circle. With the pelvis in neutral position, we circle the leg clockwise and counterclockwise. The focus is to keep the pelvis neutral and still. So circle your legs slowly clockwise and counterclockwise. Inhale for half circle, exhale for the other half. Your leg can be bent. The goal is deeper core engagement and hip flexor work. To keep your pelvis parallel to the mat, you will feel stronger engagement in your abs when your legs get closer to your body because you are tempted to implant your pelvis. Be mindful in both directions. Now switch sides. Same move with your right leg. One point I want you to notice is the rib cage. Just quickly check that you are not flaring the rib cage, because that can prevent us from engaging the abs properly. Now circle the leg. Let your rib cage stay softly closed. Keep your pelvis neutral and still. Move with your breath and gently mobilize the hip joint for our next move. Up to this point, you will probably notice how important it is to connect your mind and body when you move. What you are actually doing is training your brain and muscles to work better together. This helps improve your coordination and control. Now let's bicycle our legs. We hug our knee into your chest alternatively while curling up, working on abs, pelvic stability, and hip flexors. Right now your pelvis is implanted, so your back is flat on the mat. So curl up, grab one knee in, then switch. Exhale to hug in, inhale switch, exhale to hug in, inhale switch. When the legs are lifted off the mat, we usually implant the pelvis to help stabilize your body and avoid arching the back. With this single leg stretch, we also release tension in the hip joints and improve blood flow in the lower body. See if you can lift your shoulders a little more and take the movement slow and controlled. Beautiful. Now we twist to the sides. Let's keep our legs in tabletop. Knees directly above your hips, hands behind your head. Pelvis can be neutral or implanted. So exhale, twist to the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale back to center. The point here is bringing your armpit closer to the opposite knee, not just the elbows. So you can lift your shoulders off the mat and engage the deeper side of your waist. If you want to challenge yourself, you can extend the opposite leg to add more body weight. See how you feel with that version, then choose what feels right today. Always welcome to modify. Amazing. Now we will focus on glutes. We lift our hips, squeeze at the top, and carefully lower back down. In this version, we keep the back nice and straight. Just make sure your heels are directly under your knees. So exhale, hinge up. Inhale, hinge down. Exhale up. Inhale down. That's it. If you feel your hamstrings more than your glutes, your feet might be too far from your body. If you feel your quads more than glutes, your feet might be too close. Adjust if you need to. Tuck your pelvis slightly under to help engage both glutes and abs. Gaze towards the ceiling to keep your neck long. Great! Now let's do the roll up. Legs together, ankle flexed to help guide you up. And try to feel each bone in your spine as you move. If you feel tension around your tailbone, feel free to place a towel underneath. So inhale, arms towards ceiling, exhale, roll up, reach towards your feet. And inhale to begin to rolling down, exhale, return to the mat with control. So this is a 4-breath pattern. Slow move. If you can't come all the way up yet, don't worry at all. Just come as high as you can. Flex your knees if needed. As your core gets stronger and your spine becomes more mobile, you will definitely be able to do this. I used to struggle with this a lot too. Move at your own pace. For the next seated series, you're welcome to pulling the cushion if that helps you sit tall. So come seated on the mat, legs extended long and together, or bend your knees if that feels better. Sit tall on your sit bones, lengthening your spine. Arms long by your sides. We rotate to the sides 3 times. So exhale, rotate to the left 3 times. Inhale, return to center. Exhale, rotate to the right. And inhale back to center. We are creating the spinal rotation like a spiral, starting from the base of the spine all the way up. With each rotation, see if you can reach just a little bit farther. You can bend your elbows as you twist. That might help you go deeper. Do what feels best for you. Keep tightening your core to squeeze your obliques. Next, from sitting tall, we sweep one arm down and back to rotate, then sweep it forward to return to center. Alternate sides. As you roll back, flex your spine to find a challenging position, and as you roll up, lengthening your spine. So exhale, sweep the arm down and back to twist. Inhale, sweep it forward to return. Exhale back and inhale forward. Let your gaze follow the fingertips of your back arm. Keep your feet grounded on the mat. As you move, you might start to notice you are also activating your back muscles when reaching back, which we will work more on soon. Pilates has a unique way of helping you coordinate and stimulate so many muscle groups at once. You are doing amazing. Before we move on to the back series, let's release any tension in the back and prepare. With your legs open to mat width apart, walk your hands forward to stretch your back, then walk your hands back toward you to sit tall. So exhale as you walk forward toward your feet. Feel the nice release through your back and hamstrings. Inhale, breathing into your back. Exhale, walk the hands back toward you to lengthening up. When you fold forward, try to keep your pelvis vertical, so your belly bottom stays drawn in toward your spine. This stretch is also a great reminder to breathe into the side and back of the ribcage, areas we usually forget when we breathe. Beautiful. Alright, time for the back series. If you tend to feel tension in your lower back, you can prepare a towel and place it just above your pelvis for support. Lie down on your belly with your hands next to your shoulders. Roll your shoulders down and back as you lift your head and chest, and slowly lower back down with control. We are focusing on engaging the upper back. So inhale, draw your shoulder blades together, exhale, reach up, inhale at the top, and exhale, lower back down. Keep your gaze towards the top of your mat to maintain a neutral spine. We stabilize the shoulders first before lifting. That helps you focus on activating your back muscles more. Keep your core tight to protect your lower back. You can use your hands for support, but try to lead with your back muscles. Beautiful. Now we will progress to breaststroke flip 2. This time extend your arms long by your sides. With more weight behind you, we will engage more of the mid-back. Just like the previous layer, lift your shoulders first. So inhale, lift your shoulders. Exhale, reach up. Inhale to hold. Exhale, lower with control. Inhale, stabilize your scapula. Exhale, reach up. Inhale to hold. Exhale, lower down. If you feel tension in your lower back, open your legs slightly to create more space in the lumbar area, or return to the first layer. Keep your neck long and your gaze on the front edge of the mat. Always be aware of where you are looking. Your head and neck will follow your eyes. Now open your legs and bend your knees. Flex your ankles so your heels are together. We are simply pushing the heels together to engage the glutes and hips. Rest your forehead on your hands. So exhale, push your heels into each other and squeeze your hips. Inhale, reset. Exhale, push, push, push. Inhale, reset. Slightly tilt your pelvis backward to engage your core. You don't have to lift your knees off the mat. Just focus on pressing through your heels. In prone position, we often forget to activate the core, but it's so important for proper engagement. That's why I always recommend to do ab series first to learn how to engage the abs. Next, extend your legs long, mat distance apart. Slightly rotate your legs outward. Knees and the toes turned out, heels in. You will engage your outer glutes. So exhale, lift your left leg. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift your right leg. Inhale, lower. Point your toes and reach long through your legs. You're working your outer glutes and hamstrings here. Move with your control and connect to your breath. In Pilates, it's not about how many reps you can do or how fast you go. It's about how much control you have, how intentionally you move with your breath and your pace. You're doing really great. This is our final exercise. Come up into a plank position, shoulders over hands. Draw your navel in and push into the mat, splitting your shoulder blades apart. Keep your neck long, in line with your spine. Exhale, lift your left leg. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift your right leg. Inhale, lower back down. Lift your legs as high as you can while keeping your body stable. Keep your gaze towards the front edge of the mat. Your whole body is working here. Let's finish strong. More than halfway there. Lower your knees if need to. Keep pushing the mat. Keep your core tight. Last 10 seconds to go. 5, 3, 1. Amazing. Now gently lower your knees and push back into a shallow stretch. And you just finished the class. Amazing work. Thank you so much for taking this class. I truly hope you enjoyed it. I have so much respect for you for trying something new that's great for your mind and body. And I'm really grateful that I could be a part of your journey today. Keep exploring, stay curious, and most importantly, enjoy moving with your body. And have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye!